Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with another top 10 Minecraft mods, this time for 1.16.4, December of 2020. Just like always, if you'd like to check out any of these mods, you can find all of them in the description below. And anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, the first mod I have for you guys today is CameraOverhaul, and this is a feature I've actually wanted a mod to have for Minecraft for quite some time. What the mod does is makes it so whenever you turn, jump, or really any sort of movement, your camera will actually rotate in that direction. And like I said, I've just always wanted a mod that does something like this. It's not for everyone. I'm sure some people won't really like the appearance of it, but personally, I really like the look of it. Next up, we have LotTweaks, and this is a great mod for those of you that mostly play creative mode. And this mod is going to give you several extremely helpful controls. First off, if you're holding a block that has, say, multiple variants like a block of wool, you can quickly choose between all of the colors without having to go into your inventory and try and find the other kind of wool. You can do this with pretty much any kind of block that has variants, and this is going to save you a lot of time. This mod also allows you to change the distance that you can build at, so you can place blocks up to 128 blocks away. Plus, you can also use a key to replace blocks from this distance, so you can quickly make changes to builds from very far away that you definitely couldn't before. And yeah, like I said, if you do a lot of building, this is going to be a very helpful mod. Next up, we have RpgZ, and this mod makes it so whenever you kill a mob, rather than just despawning instantly, its dead body will actually lay there until you loot it. And honestly, there's two positives to this mod. First, it just kind of looks cool, and second, it's going to prevent you from picking up a bunch of worthless loot you don't want. You only get the loot that you actually try to. Next up, we have Direbats, and this mod adds what are pretty much just bigger, scarier bats to the game. These bats are mostly passive, however, if you bring light too close to them, they'll start to attack you because they just really don't like that. Their attack will inflict blindness, and they can actually steal your items once you die. But this could actually turn out to be a good thing because if your items despawn, the item the bat was holding won't, so that particular item will at least last longer than the rest of your stuff. The next mod up is HT's TreeChop, and when I was checking out mods and came across this one, I thought for a second, wow, another mod that makes it so you can take down a tree by breaking a single block. Very creative. But then I decided to actually check it out, and it turns out it's much better than that. This mod makes it so when you're cutting down a tree, you can see the log you're cutting get smaller and weaker. It's just a great visual and a good way of balancing a mod like this, and it also works with big trees as well. Next up, we have BetterDefaultBiomes, and this mod will make some subtle changes to a bunch of the biomes in the game, simply by adding things like new plants to them. There's also a few new types of trees you can come across, along with a fair amount of new mobs added. It isn't the biggest mod out there, but it is definitely vanilla friendly. Next up, we have ItemPhysic, and this is a pretty popular mod that's made its way to 1.16. And what this mod does is makes it so when an item is dropped onto the ground, rather than sitting there spinning, it'll actually lay flat. And this is once again going to be a personal preference type of mod, so really it's going to be up to you whether or not you like this effect. But regardless, it is pretty cool. And this mod also allows you to change how hard you throw something, so if you need to, you can absolutely launch an object. Coming up next, we have Inventory Hotswap, and this mod will allow you to change an item with another item that's in the same column. So for example, if you have something sitting in the top row of your inventory, but you don't want to open it, you can quickly press the button, scroll to it, and instantly have it in your hotbar. And this can be extremely helpful for switching out things like food, potions, or tools. Nearing the end, we have the Supplementaries Mod, and this mod adds several new blocks to the game that are mostly decorative but can also be pretty useful. For example, it adds customizable hanging signs to the game which will blow in the wind or move if you run into them, signposts that can point people in the right direction, and several other blocks that, like I said, are mostly decorative but serve a pretty good purpose. The mod even adds fireflies to certain biomes at night. Finally, the last mod I have for you guys today is Ice and Fire, and this is one of the more popular mods out there that was for a while only in 1.12, but finally it has been updated to the newest versions of Minecraft. This mod obviously adds dragons to the game along with a bunch of other mythical creatures. It's a pretty tough mod, so if you're looking to make your game a bit more difficult, it's definitely one you want to check out, and really has a lot of content for you to check out. There's a reason it's as popular as it is. Alright, that's the end of this video, and as always, if there's any other mods you'd like me to check out and maybe showcase in the future, be sure to comment them below, and I'll be sure to take a look at them. And remember, if any of the mods stuck out to you in particular, you can find all of them in the description. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.